Okay, if you go to BrainPop.com, you're going to log in. Every child will have a different login. I typically use their student ID and then a period and the 3-digit initials of our school. But this is just a fake student account. When the students log in, they'll look up here and they'll see My BrainPop. So then I click on Assignments. And the first thing I told them I needed them to do was to watch the movie. So I'm just going to click on it and we'll watch like just the first few seconds. Now you can watch it full screen or you can watch it small screen.
Hey, how do you say meatball sandwich in Portuguese? Sanduíche do almôndega, por favor. Dear Tim and Moby, my social studies teacher said America is a country of immigrants. What does that mean?
So BrainPop does a great job of introducing the content area, and then Tim and Moby are going to kind of go through the different steps of immigration. And then the students will get into groups and discuss what the movie was about. And then the next step I want the kids to do, make a map. And the make a map is really cool. It lets you create a new one or use a template. So I'm just going to click use a template. So I've got different problems and solutions. I'm going to slide that over and see if I can connect that with some of the terms we have. So I've got the actual movie I could review to watch. I could add other movies to the map. So I'm going to look at some of the images. So let's put that one right there. I can create a map. I can type in terms, Statue of Liberty. These aren't really connecting, but the kids will make the connection between the vocab, keywords. Oh, those are the images. Let me go back over the keywords. So I've got my United States in the middle here. And if I don't like something, I can click on it. Go over here, click on the pencil, and hit delete. So I could say America. Put America up here instead. I'm going to delete that. Not have the image, but if I click on right here.
Your teacher's right. America was founded, colonized, and built up to...
It's a great tool because it'll play with the video. So we can say America was founded from people from Great Britain. From China. Take this one out. And I still could put pictures in here though. In European countries. And I could say religious intolerance. I'm going to slide that back over. This is why it's probably good to not have this map, make your own. I can put this over here, religious beliefs, connect it. I could slide it down. And I could say European countries came in through Ellis Island. So that's how you can make your key map, and then you're going to submit to your teacher. And if the kids have joined more than one class, they can choose the class that they want to submit it to. And to get to other assignments, they go back to my BrainPop assignments. And we said to do the the two games, Immigration Nation game, and then there's a Mission City. And when they do these, they'll just go through, they'll play the game. And here's a great feature that will let them take a snapshot, a picture of the point of the game that they're in. So here we are at the new game. Click on the new game. And they'll go through the different parts.
I was on my way up to the deck for fresh air when a man shouted, "We were close to land." Everyone rushed to the deck to see New York come into view, and many gasped when they saw the great woman of liberty.
Just took a picture so I can say what's happening here. As I went up on deck, we
kept sailing up the river and then turned to dock.
Statue of Liberty.
All of the first-class passengers got off the ship. They looked so fine in their fancy clothes.
And the students will go back to my BrainPop at the top, and then click on my assignments. And now I said I wanted to play the Immigration Nation game. Hit play the game. Okay, when the students play the Immigration Nation game, they hit new game. And see down here we got the camera, so we can still take a snapshot. And I can change that back to where I can hear. Okay, so if someone and they read this situation, "Hello, I live in Moldova and I'm really creative. I made this birth certificate that says I was born in Wyoming. It looks exactly like the real thing." And they're going to get, are they born in the U.S.? So let's click, so it gives me two choices. If I click no, deny this person's request living in the United States. Confirm. Way to catch the fake birth certificate. This guy wasn't born in the U.S. and forgery won't give him permission to live here for lots of reasons. So I can click a snapshot of that. I can come down here. And I can type the description of what happened here. He was not allowed to come to the U.S. due to not being born here and committing illegal acts. I'm going to hit save, and I can hit submit back to the teacher. Okay, then I let the kids get back in their groups, and there's the Immigration FYI. And they can go through the different activities and learn more about what happened. This is where that science comes in, sicknesses and health, language, and the difference between an immigrant and a immigrant. Sounds just alike. The statue, some information about that. And here's a little bit of math. We'll look at the graphs way back when. Talk about the waves of immigration, the years that more people came, and there was even a little comic here. And that can kind of apply to us today because that can be kind of funny. So then I want them to go back to my BrainPop, and I want them to do the activity. Here's a survey. This is a survey they could do. If I've got them working in groups, they can just pick one kid from the group, or you can have the kids do this individually. They can save it and send it to the teacher. And here is the typing. They can write here. I can erase it, or I can use the text tool where I'm going to type. I'll do that. If you look up here, that's the only activity for this one. Alright, and then the last thing I would want the students to do is I want them to get back working individually. And the last thing they'll do is a culmination for this. They will actually take the quiz. and I would assign it to them as graded, and then they will complete. I love the timeline down here, and as a teacher I will get their results immediately, and I can see how they did individually and how they did as a group.